The young and naive boy unexpectedly found himself in a battle with the second strongest man in the world. To his shock, his opponent delivered a single kick, sending Jack flying 15 meters into the air. The immense impact knocked him unconscious. Fortunately, Jack's physical condition was strong, and he quickly regained consciousness. In his blurry state, Jack saw the enemy slowly walking towards him. At that moment, he remembered something. Struggling to stand, he urged himself to keep fighting. He reminded himself that he couldn't just pass out now. However, upon seeing his arm, he realized he wasn't in a condition to fight. Tony, his opponent, saw this and decided to let Jack rest for a while. He even had his guards assist Jack. While waiting, Tony began talking about Jack's father. Tony and Jack's father, Jason, had once been comrades. Jason was the strongest warrior, known as the War Demon General, and was respected by all. Because of his strength, the leader had married his daughter to Jason. That woman was Jason's mother. The leader of the warrior clan was Jack's grandfather, and Tony was the younger brother of the leader. From Jason's perspective, Jack would call Tony second uncle. However, from Jack's mother's perspective, Jack should call Tony great uncle. What saddened Tony the most was the day he received the news of Jason's death. He had assumed that Jason had died in battle. However, months later, Tony unexpectedly saw Jason alive. Tony rushed to hug him, overjoyed to see him again. But Jason spoke, saying he was leaving. He was leaving the city, leaving the warrior clan, and requested Tony pretend they had never met that night. Tony didn't understand why Jason would leave the warrior clan. To Tony, Jason was so powerful, the battlefield was his rightful place. More importantly, the leader had regarded Jason as the heir. One day, the entire warrior clan would belong to him. Yet, even knowing all this, Jason was still leaving with his family. Tony realized he couldn't change Jason's mind. All he could do was fight. Jason understood Tony's intentions and immediately struck, knocking Tony's battle axe out of his hand before delivering a punch that knocked him out cold. When Tony woke up, Jason had already left. 15 years had passed. Now, Tony received the news of Jason's death again, but this time, it was true.